There's no camera this time, which I think is fine. I think that works. Fantastic, if you ask me. Um, I'm starting this run late. I am super tired, but I want to do something. Um, I also need to check. Um, I need to check and see what the audio quality is, which apparently is not bad. Okay, I guess that works. Like I'm kind of loud or something. Um, I could I could very well try to turn it up. Like that doesn't seem like a bad idea. I am gonna plug my controller up since it's about dead as hell. Um, but beyond that, it seems pretty stock standard. Seems pretty good, pretty cool, pretty chill. I do have to have a jank ass set up to um there we go. Because I only have I have multiple outlets technically, but like both of the ones near me are being used up by other things, being my lamp and my laptop. So I'm just plugging things into my lamp and laptop and praying. Um, which I'm actually curious. I'm gonna turn up the audio. You know, there's a lot of ambient sound. That's what that is. We're gonna turn it down a little bit. That's just so much ambient sound, and you know that's fine. I have two fans going. There should probably be a lot of ambient sound. But going stock standard J with the some guy code name. But I've already tried to do uh technically technically an easier challenge run. Um, which yeah, I'm just loading an appearance. I don't care. But technically, I already tried to do an easier challenge run, and yeah, that just didn't shake out, dog. Like that it wasn't it. So now here I am. Okay, so it is holding those. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure there's another tech that I'm forgetting about. Um, I gotta. I'm actually gonna go through the tutorial to make sure I'm not tripping. Which this is. Ooh, I think this is my third time through the tutorial. So that's guard, switch weapon. Just a very casual. You know what? I'm gonna see. Oh, okay. Good. Okay. The timing isn't too bad. Just to annoy myself, I'm gonna turn on cinematic drains. Um, yeah. Ew. I know I'm not gonna like it, which that's fine. Oh, okay. That's the tech I forgot. Okay. And here's the cinematic. Cool, cool, cool. Cool. So it's attacking and then R1 and X. That's all I need to know. I don't... Like, I'm probably not gonna use it. Like, the reason I forgot about that is because it's pretty dang useless. But I'm thinking I'm gonna have to use it for this run. Also, welcome to the stream, the people who are watching the stream. It said that 2 people were in stream. Oh, no, there's nobody. That tracks, genuinely. Which now... Oh, it says there's 1. It's probably me. Which is fine. Yeah, we're gonna skip as much as we can. We're not doing this for entertainment. If we were, I'd have the face cam, but at the same time, I'm really not feeling the face cam. Like, I think I'm sexy. Like, I think I'm doing it, and I'm doing it well. But yeah, I just think that, you know, I could. Ooh, wait. You know, it's bad. It's real bad. I was gonna edit. I was gonna edit some photos. And now I'm kind of like just in my head about the whole thing. Because I just realized that I'm definitely gonna make this ugly, and that's fine. And I don't mean it ugly in the sense of like I think it'll be cool, but I just think it'll be almost like an ironic kind of ugly, you know? Cool. Okay. So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna grab a mask and continue the run since we shouldn't get caught up. Which this run is gonna suck, by the way. Like, this this run is gonna be absolutely abysmal. Which the only thing that I think could possibly make it worse is by doing bayonet only, because I just don't know how to use them. And I also think that they're pretty useless early game.
This one's dry. Miasma.
Which is very depressing. But first thing we do, which this basically, at least in my mind, starts the run, is turning off Oliver, because now we're solo and we can actually fight things. But now my entire run is going to, like, it's not about a speed thing. It's not about a speed thing. It's about doing it and hating the experience as much as possible, because I enabled cinematic drains, which I am going to be spamming drains the entire run, since the damage they deal is nothing to sneeze at. It also kind of gives me a debuff in the run, since, you know, it limits visibility way more than I'd like, which I should put as a part of the challenge run. Like, I should actually list it, but I feel like it's a little too amateur to be like, yeah, this is gonna hurt, because like truthfully it isn't, you know. Like, yeah, it sucks, but which the only thing that'd probably suck more is like a no damage run, because I absolutely suck at this game. But to be fair, I didn't see anybody else, which it was just a quick search from like 2 years ago. Somebody was asking for recommendations on what to do, and pipe only was apparently a big suggestion. But I'm also doing no leveling, no death, and I was gonna try to figure out a system for like limited upgrading, because including optional bosses, there's like 30 bosses in the game total. Without said optional bosses, that number drops down to, ooh, okay, there's 12 optional bosses, so it's 28. Okay, it drops down to 18. There we go. My brain wasn't braining. Plus you can't do bayonet only, since the run would technically have to start here. Which, I mean, you could just run and get the bayonet, and then start being on nonsense. Which, truthfully, I'm probably just not gonna use fighter. Like, I just don't really see a point in using fighter. But I guess there will be a point sooner or later that makes it, you know, seem worthwhile. Right, there's 2 items back to back right here. Yeah, bro, aggro onto me, please. But, okay, good. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, back. 1, 2, 3, back. And I can even toss a couple of those. Oh, clean dodge. One, 2, 3, 4, back. 1, 2, 3, 4, back. Why are you coming so close? 1, 2, 3, 4, back. Bullet. And I'm gonna miss an item, because quite a few of the items in this area are, like, they show up on the map. Some are very obvious, like this one, but I just don't, excuse me, pay attention. Um, so I just want to say, which I think this is as far as I got before, I won't say quitting, but putting down the last run. Um, and I say for good reason. Um, okay, that's an ad. Me very clearly stopping what I'm doing to do things that are entirely irrelevant. But since I am doing a pipe only run, that does. Oh yeah, and so pipe only no death is great for accumulating an absolutely ridiculous amount of haze. Um, in the simple fact that I won't be using any of the weapons uh, that are dropped. I'll just be um, using the pipe. I don't want to go there yet. I'm pretty sure this doesn't lead anywhere. It just leads back to where I was. Yeah. Cutscene is R.I.P. Oliver. R.I.P. Oliver percent. Technically speaking, you could get to this point very quickly, and it wouldn't make for a very good speed run. I know that. I'm sorry, buddy, but I need your health more than you do. AKA, I need your health to go away. By my Mr. Badman. Okay. Yeah, come here. I'll pick this up. Full swing. Oh no. That was odd how I got that so perfectly. You see that backstab took me 2 tries. It's definitely a little odd. Which I could have spent some time at the very start grinding to you know, get more spells. You know, so like get Bloodshot rather than just Did it just make me jump? Like accidental jump attack tech. If I get poisoned here, I'll be disgusted with myself. Like, I'm the same guy who beat the Hellfire Knight with a lead pipe. Am I really... Cool. And then this guy breaks this down. Yep, thanks, bud. Alright. Now you die slow. Alright. Now this guy. Oh, you get a cinematic drain. Yeah, I need to use healing ASAP. No Rocky. So, hit that number. There shouldn't be another one come up here right this second. So, I can do this. Get the regen extension. Go ahead and pop that. Oh, I never fully explained the idea I had for like limiting upgrading. Yeah, my brain ain't braining, dog. Trying to do any amount of commentary with absolutely numb brain from, pardon, from a 7-hour shift. Now, I will say it was only seven, because I think an error in the schedule. If it wasn't an error, I don't know, but I was told I could stay an hour later. I chose not to. Which, I mean, there wasn't anything else for me to do. I could have sat around and looked pretty. It's about the extent. Which I don't know if I'm allowing items, but to be fair, daggers would be very helpful, so I wouldn't have to expend Ichor. So I wouldn't have to extend Ichor whenever I wanted to dispatch or like bring down a slime. Which, I mean, there's not too much harm. Vivifier. Doesn't this let me go back to what is essentially a grace? Last missile in memory without losing hay. That's good. I think that'll prevent me from dying to bosses, which is probably like the best thing for this run. I don't know how many Vivifiers there are, but I feel like I shouldn't use them prior to... I should really only use them for more tricky bosses. But dog. Is that what we're doing now? Like, is that... Okay, so I'm pretty sure, yeah, speaking of dogs. Because I got this one earlier. And... yeah, it seems like the Queen Slayer Claw is the best in terms of damage on... Okay, was I speed dashing with this? Am I tripping? Oh, yeah, okay. That's what it is. I'm just slow. Ranger is gonna be my best bet in terms of the class to choose. But Caster gets Blazing Roar, and Blazing Roar is going to be great. Venom Mark isn't helpful beyond the first boss. Like, technically it is, but not to the extent that I'm willing to get it. I don't think I should aim for this guy, besides, you know, the fact that bro gives, you know, some good haze. I didn't even equip whatever the fire attack is. Which essentially means, yeah, wasn't even trying to level it up. Which, that Blazing Roar, that's fine. We'll equip the passives. No, we're gonna put Blood Guard here, and then we'll do Sonic Arrow. Because Blood Guard is gonna be helpful against the boss of the first area, because I think the boss of the first area does partial blood damage, like with his ranged attacks, which I say ranged. With his AoE attacks, he does blood damage, and I'm like 30% sure on that. And Blazing Roar is probably going to help much better, but better to be safe than sorry. Any guard move is typically going to be a pretty good shout, which there will come a point in which I'm showing off all the different types. Like all the different special animations, which, I mean, you could find anywhere else, but it's definitely something good to pass the time, I'll say. Like, it's definitely just something, you know, you can do and be like, oh, that's kind of neat, ain't it? Which I don't particularly have a reason to try to do that now, but I'm gonna see if I can proc it on this loser. I did. Here's Pierce. The Veil. No. Cool. So now we just have this one to do. You know, he's big, but he does the same amount of damage as the rest of the enemies, and I find that kind of funny. Blood Guard, fully leveled, cool. Which means I can use it now. Restorative Offering has no use, which also, since I'm done with this blood code, I'm gonna clear it out. I'm probably gonna clear this one out too. Get gypped, loser. Which I'm thinking that since it's such a confined space, it's not gonna... Ooh, okay. I might just wait. I get impatient. Yeah, sad thing about the slimes is that you can't. You can't do that though. Yeah, there's just not enough room here for me to showcase the cinematic. I wonder what the qualifications are for a cinematic. They might have to be the same size as you. Or like a similar size. Which makes sense. And I mean, I'm definitely not mad at it. Yeah. Still no cinematic. Huh. The dogs don't want to howl, dog. I am also doing this just to get like hellified lost shards. I won't lie to you. Like fully am grinding. I wonder what the qualifications are. And a mastered blazing roar. Which, wait, I don't think it's caster that I'm taking everything off of. Or, ranger. I think I'm switching over to ranger so I can have a quick dodge. Higher stamina, weapon drain rating up. I can't use some stuff, but I'm not too pressed. I don't know. It's kind of weird. But it's gonna be the last enemy I kill. That was weird. It's not gonna be the last enemy I killed because now I'm interested. That's something that I've never seen before. Like that bug. Which, to be fair, this is a game that stopped getting support in 2020. So that won't be patched out. But I don't know. And then we can go around, come down. I will just go ahead and get this guy over here. I'm not even gonna fool with the slimes. Yeah, keep on coming. Ow, buddy, that's not nice. Okay, I think this is probably... Oh, I got excited. I was like, it's probably the best I'm gonna get, dog. I was wrong, because it didn't do it at all. I will heal, and then take on big dude over here. Well, that's the end of the first attempt. Cool. Genuinely, I was thinking about it, and I was like, yeah, I can probably just keep going until I die. Well, I died. And genuinely, that Oh, that might as well wrap up day one. It has been an absolute honor to stream for each and every one of you once again. Um, I'm glad I can do this. I'm very glad I can do this. Um, sorry, responding to a friend. Anyways, thank you everybody for watching. It has been absolutely fantastic streaming for each and every one of you again. As per usual, I am that guy. I mean, you know, uh, some guy or whatever. Anyways, peace.